made it out to the state park. We still out here unpacking. Still waiting on my buddy Crystal Rose to show up. Cutest little girl y'all ever want to see. But anyways, from now we just unpacking and unloading stuff out here. Check out though, it's pretty nice. So can y'all see that? Yeah, but in the meantime, I need y'all to go out there and register those domains and those .coms. You know, that's the beauty about IT. You can do your job from anywhere now with this invention called the hotspot. You know, keeps you from being stuck to your desk wherever you're at. Anyways, we're out here, Tyler State Park, enjoying this beautiful weather. What you want to say? What's up to my homeboy? Say what's up, Giles.
What's up?
Right there. You know, so he's over there working hard, getting the campsite all set up. What's cool though, these cabins, they actually got electricity to them as well. So I'm gonna be full blown.
Yeah, they're not really a cabin, they call them a shelter.
A shelter. Okay, this is a shelter. We looked at the cabins. They do have cabins out here, and the cabins actually have a bed, mini fridge, and microwave inside of them. Man, I almost wanna rent me a spot out here, man, and live out here in this wilderness. I know me and my doggies, I know they love it out here. And they got the time of their lives. Well, that's all we're doing. We're getting shop all set up. And a little bit here, I'll get the fire pit going and throw some food on the grill. Like I say, we're still waiting on the little ones, though. You know, the little ones bring the fun with them. Oh, what's that? Oh, sweet. Oh, yeah, that's the one that cut the crap out of me, ain't it? Oh, let me hold that.
Tied up.
Oh. Well, I couldn't get his knife. I wanted to show y'all something, though, how much of a little kid that I still am.
There you go.
Let me see that. I want to show y'all how much of a little kid that I am. Oh, man. See that knife? I was last year. It was very sharp, and I was playing with my daughter, man. She sliced her hand right on open with this. And, you know, I tell you, that blade barely touched her skin, and she was sliced open. But let me show y'all this. Who of y'all grew up in the 80s like me? If y'all grew up in the 80s, then Rambo was a big part of our 80s childhood. So, to this day, I always keep me a survival knife. Now, I had a better one, a better quality one than this one, but I lost that one in a car I got in an accident in, and so I never got that one back. But I always keep me one of these out of love for the 80s and my nostalgia for Rambo. Y'all need to go check out the website, though, as well, and y'all need to register y'all domains, you know, maybe beautifulcampgrounds.com. Anybody got? Y'all go ahead and register that domain. If not, go ahead and put it on there. Start rating, use it as a site rate campsite around the world. Everybody to go in there and use that website to get a ratings, pros and cons, good or bad about different. Look, I just gave y'all $1 million idea right there. All you got to do is go to my site, www.regionalitservices.com, and get started on that dream, making a reality. But I can't go out too long because I'm gonna I got to do some work for getting our campsite set up. But I'll let y'all stay tuned in. Y'all want to see what's going on with us out here. I guess I could take these shades off as it's pretty shaded out here anyways, so I really don't know. But man, I love this survival knife too, though. Always going back from Rambo, so I've always kept one. I remember there's some things that's funny that affect you as a kid, and you carry them over to adulthood. When I was a child, I wanted one of these, and my sister wouldn't buy it for me. And now that I'm an adult, so that's the beauty of being an adult. Things you want. When you was a kid, screw them. I got a survival knife. Ain't nothing you can do about it. It's mine. You wouldn't buy me one, I still won.
Gonna come take it from me.
Yeah, y'all don't nobody tell her because she might come. She will come tonight. Probably twice her size. You cannot tell a crazy woman that she can't whoop me. She still thinks she can whoop me. Even though I will kick her, that she run up on me. But in her crazy deranged brain, she still thinks she could take me from a little kid. She still ain't got that out of her brain. That just because she used to whoop me when I was a little child, that she still can as an adult. But I need her to look over my site as well too. She's got a good mind for business. So I love to get her pros and cons about the way I'm doing things, how I should do things, and how I can improve.
You're nasty.
What is this? Oh yeah, this is my tackle box. I had to bring my. You know what? I forgot to get bait while we was up at the store too.
Oh, yeah.
Crap. Well, I'm not gonna go fishing tonight anyway. I'm gonna go fish.
When the sun goes down, night crawlers will come out and you can probably walk around and just pick them up off the ground.
Just get me a whole collection of them. Yeah. I probably won't even go fishing tonight because tonight I'll be pretty much just fixing my poles, getting the lines going and everything like that. So that's my neighbors over there, fellow camper. What is that? Oh, extension cord. So we normally we go to the primitive camping, but we've been getting a lot of rain the last few weeks. Well, normally we do the primitive camping, which is a few miles hiking out in the woods. So we only have to have our pack, and we normally carry a 70-pound pack, and then we'll lug the cooler one man, and that's how we normally take that. And that's normally about a 2-3 mile hike out, and then we'll normally canoe back across the lake. It's been we've been getting a lot of rain here in Texas, and if you know anything about Texas, boy, it can get. I didn't bring my dogs with me on this trip. I bring them with me, but I didn't this time. They would love it out here, running around these woods, doing whatever dogs do.
Where's my water?
Where's the water? The water is.
See, there's. Oh, there's one.
Yeah, the cool thing about this site, I'm gonna go ahead and take this hat off too. The cool thing about this site is that we got water out here as well. So got a fan, a box fan.
Yeah.
That would have set it off. Maybe when we get out to the store tomorrow, I'll pick up a box fan, and that way I can sleep real comfortable out here tonight. Y'all make sure y'all visit the website, regionalitservices.com. Go in there and register your domains, show your support for a brother. Get the if you got a website you want to put up, a blog, you sell cars, you sell baseball cards, you collect tennis shoes, you vote Republican, you vote Democrat. Talk all the Democrat rhetoric you want to talk, or go talk all the Republican rhetoric you want to talk on your website, raise funds, yell at other people across the aisle, whatever it is you do. Just register your domain via our website, which is www.regionalitservices.com. I won't hold your party against you. I'll still do business with you. Yeah. I knew a few good hardliners back in my day, one or two. Water, that cool, refreshing drink. Man, I bet you the guy who invented all the water, you think he took residuals from all the other companies? Because he invented bottling water.
Bottling's been around for a long time.
Bottling's
been around for a long time.
But who thought
anything there that anyone could pass?
But he thought he's the first one to think about selling it in a bottle.
It's been around a long time. People have been selling seltzer water for a long time.
Yeah, seltzer water, but not just plain old tap water. Oh, y'all, let me show y'all the inside of the shelter real quick. The battery died. I'm going to charge it up here. Anyway, battery about to die. Inside of the shelter, check it out. See that? Check it out. It's pretty cool. Look, got electricity and everything. See that? When you check into the campsite, they give you a key to the electric box, and you can turn the power on. Look at that. Got an outlet here. You see that? Got an outlet here. Got an outlet there. And you got a light switch right here. So you got a light switch and a light right in the middle of the room. Rather hot though. I'm gonna turn the light off because it's still hot out here. That's no even making it hot. You got everything you need. Probably throw some hot dogs on the fire. I'm not really hungry right now, but I'm sure I will. We didn't go too fancy with food. Got a little bit of salad, egg, sausage, a couple things like that. I always like making breakfast. I always love making breakfast on the, especially when I bring the kids. I love making breakfast out on the campsite. They're always impressed with their campsite omelets. One of the things I used to always do with my kids when they were growing up was on the weekend, I would always try to cook them breakfast. So I'd always make omelets, and everybody get their omelet made to order. And I would always try to flip the omelets and be fancy. I make some pretty good omelets too. Believe it or not, I got a buddy. Sometime when I hang out with him, his wife likes for me to make omelets, and so I normally make her omelets if I stay over there. And he gets mad. So he'll be wanting me making omelets for his wife. But man, next time I see your wife, I'm gonna make her 2 omelets, and I'm gonna put the inside and the outside omelet. How you like that? And then I'm making your wife an omelet. Ain't nothing you can do about it. Good. But I'm telling you, man, he be getting mad for real. He don't say nothing, but I could tell. I've known him long enough that he be seething in the inside. Like, man, don't be serving my wife no eggs. Anyways, it's actually pretty warm out here. That's why you got to come early in the summer or late in the summer, because it gets real hot. It gets real hot in Texas. I remember the first year I was here, back in 1996. It was the first year I moved to Texas, and I was outside. It was 2 o'clock in the morning. There was not a piece of sun to be found anywhere, and it was 102 degrees outside. I thought that was insane. I'd never heard of any such ridiculousness, and I didn't even know anything like that existed, that it could be 102 degrees without any sun out. But, I almost didn't make it that summer. But that summer actually contributed to my deciding to work in IT. Prior to that, I was doing pool construction, and I was like, man, I got to find a career that's going to get me out of this sun. And I can't work in Texas in that heat. And man, it's funny too, man, how God changes 1 or 2 things that change your destiny all the way to what is now the modern day myself. But I don't know if a lot of y'all maybe too young to remember this. The old heads, y'all might remember. But back when you look for a job, you would have to go to the unemployment office, and you'd have to use their computers to look for the available jobs. Now with the internet, you just go to the major job websites or the company website, send your resume in, and that's that. But back in those days, the jobs would be posted on the computers. The jobs would be posted. The unemployment office would post those on the computer. There's a few other places that you could get the printouts of the jobs that was on the computer. Well, anyways, I went up there. They had a janitorial position available for State Farm. It was a data center, brand new data center at the time, state of the art data center. And um, I went there to apply for the janitorial position, and the manager of over security was looking to hire somebody as well. This was a brand new building. The building had not even opened yet, and they just needed security and a janitorial staff. The only people that was coming in and out of the buildings were the contractors that were installing the cables, installing the servers, you know, all the other building construction. So he asked me, he asked me if I got my heart set on the janitorial position because he had the security position available, and I was like, sure, I just need a job. What was funny too, I had a hat on. I had a hat on my head at the interview. At the time, I had dreadlocks. Now, I see all of these articles now about black people here getting discriminated against because of dreadlocks and so forth and so on. Now, and then you hear black people, oh, this is our culture, so forth and so on. Back in '96, when I had dreadlocks, even black people were upset at me because at that time, the only people who had dreadlocks were like the Jamaicans. Black Americans at that time. And I mean, I got the most hate from other blacks when it came to my dreads. But anyways, I had that hat on that day, and he went on ahead and hired me. The next day I came into the job, and I had my hair down when he wanted me to start, and he saw those dreads. I saw his mouth drop open. I saw he had some backroom conversations with some of the other managers, like about their choice in hiring. But that little opportunity to get hired for security versus the janitorial position, that changed the whole direction of my life. Shows you how God actually intervenes and puts his footprints and changes your path one way or the other. But if I would have got the job for the janitorial position, the guy that was manager over that position, he was a big time jerk. He fired people left and right. Most of the people that worked for him lasted 3 months or less. He was a snake, backstabber, liar, all the above. And the guy that I worked for, he was really encouraging. We had at the time Windows and NT with Novell integrated. So you would actually install them all together. That was the way that they networked systems back then. And all the security equipment was on Mac computers. And I was there a year before the building actually opened up to the employees. So it would be just myself, along with the people that was running the network cable, people installing the cables, the programmers. So I would have to escort them around the building, being security. And so I got to be friends with a lot of them, and we would discuss work. And I was already doing this as a hobby. And I was like, you know what, I can I can do this. I can do this for a living, make a lot more money than I'm making now. And it'll be doing something that I enjoy doing. I already know about it. So I started going to school for it. I stayed at that company for about 3 years. I stayed there doing security, but the whole time I would be there, I would play on all the systems. I tore them up more times than I could count. My manager, he was real encouraging. He didn't care. He was like, we got support. They're all under warranty. Play with them, figure them out. If you tear them up, we just call in our warranty. I want to say thank you, Joe Duke. I haven't been able to find him on Facebook as well, but he was a big influence. Good manager, one of the better managers I've had over the years. But from there, I was able to gain my confidence, and I got my first job doing hardware repair for a warranty company. And from there, I ended up working at an ISP where I climbed myself up the ranks, and that's how I got in this business. I've been doing it ever since. But had I gotten that janitorial position, there's no telling where my life would be at. But so now I'm here and I'm trying to grow this company, Regional IT Services. I'd love for y'all to support and grow the company. www.regionalitservices.com. Yeah, it's probably, I see that you're saying it's blurry. It's probably not the phone. It's actually, I'm doing it from the computer. It's actually probably the signal. We're out here in the woods. So that's probably why. You're probably getting a weak signal. But here's my phone. I'm just using my phone to tether. And I'm actually, let's see if I can show you. Hold it up to a mirror. But I'm actually using my computer to just tether something. Y'all see that? But yeah, I'm just actually doing it from my computer. So I keep this computer with me in the car, and this I use this to remote back into the home-based computer, and this is one that's light. I can take it with me, and I store everything back on the home system, and I just use this one to remote back into the home system and do whatever work I need to do. Makes it convenient. I call that one I call that computer right there DS9. If anybody watches Star Trek, that's the space station. And so, each one of my other computers, they're different Star Trek characters. Yeah, geek stuff, but that's how I like to do it. I remember I started watching Star Trek. I was like 3 or 4 years old. I can remember, and I was watching it, and my mom came and tried to change the channel. And I told her I'm watching that. And she said, "You don't even know what you're watching." And I started citing Star Trek 5-year mission to explore strange new worlds, seek out new life and new civilization, to boldly go where no man has gone before. Yeah, that's actually what I spouted to her as a kid. But yeah, I'm going to start putting my tent up. I don't want to wait till it get dark. And then, I'm still trying to put up my tent. You see how long it's taking Giles to put up his tent. He's an inexperienced woodsman. Like myself, this is what I do. I've been doing this. I'm a survivalist. I once had to kill a wild animal with my bare hands and a pocket knife. You see Giles? He's over there used to luxury and all that good white privilege gets him through life all easily. So he don't know what it's like to struggle. These black people problems. Oh man, which tent is this? I don't even know which tent I got. I hope I got the right tent in the right bag. I didn't even look to see which tent I had. Hopefully I got the right tent, the right pieces. I got so many tents. Sometimes I mix the parts. So this is not even really my favorite tent that I actually like to use. But it'll work. See that? Put my tent together. Back when I was growing up, my family had several acres of land out there in Sanford, Florida. And so I stayed with my grandmother every summer. I stayed with my grandmother out there. And this is where I developed my love of the outdoors and the country from staying with grandma, coming out there, coming home from the summers. Those were always great times for me. Yeah, I got the right tent. See that? See how quick I'm going to throw mine up while Giles still over there struggling? I don't get it either. I don't have. So this tent is pretty easy to put together. Only thing I got to do is run it crisscross. Normally it's fairly simple. Just run that through there. Quick, I get this tent up. Oh, I used to be a Cub Scout too when I was a kid. So I used to go camping when I was a Cub Scout. I walked the London Promise to do my best, to do my duty, to God and my country, to help other people, and to obey the law of the pack. See, I still know those. I still carry those values with me. Boy Scout, Cub Scouts was a good organization, but they let themselves be bullied into submission this last generation. A lot of young men are going to miss out on the benefits and the camaraderie that comes with being a Boy Scout, being out in the woods, learning survival skills, you know, bonding with your fellow man, being, you know, all this liberalism has killed that. You know, and I understand, you know, you got two sides to the argument, but I just do need a spot where they can be just bored, where they can hang with men and they can learn those values that can only be taught by other men. So, you know, a lot of those values I still hold dear and I still carry with me to this day. And I learned them as a child in Boy Scouts. You know, I actually worked for the Boy Scouts. I actually worked for the Boy Scout head office as a tech dev. I actually was one of I was actually on their IT staff as well. So I actually have a double affinity for them. I worked for them, and I was a scout as well. So let's get this tin up. That live video probably gonna die on y'all here in a minute. Hopefully not before I get my tin up, so y'all can see how quick I got it. Got it ready. Go see. Got everything right. Give it there. Tents are pretty easy to get up. Gotta get everything bent the way it's supposed to. All right, look at that. Look at that baby come to life. Oh, got to run the pole through the sea. Ain't that a thing. So, let me take one of these poles loose. Got to run it to the center. Start over. Reevaluate. I better hurry up so y'all start thinking. We can't have that. There we go. Forgot to run the poles through the little sleeves here. So when I stood it up, it didn't stand up like it's supposed to.
Thank you so long.
I made a slight miscalculation.
Oh, don't know what you're doing.
No, I know what I'm doing. I see. Look at it. You know he was waiting on that mistake. Y'all see how quick he pounced on the wheat? Oh my gosh! Imagine if I was, man. He probably like stand over my freaking injured body, gloating.
Your dinner would take it from you.
Yeah.
You'd be hungry for the night. Good
that?
thing I'm your friend.
Yeah. With friends, like they say, with friends like you who need enemies. And that's how. And Bugs Bunny used to say that. Speaking of Bugs Bunny, do kids even watch Bugs Bunny anymore? Does that even come on? I remember when I was a kid, I used to like to watch well, it was actually Looney Tunes, but we all called it because he's the main character. Or was Daffy Duck the main character? I'd probably go with Bugs Bunny, right? Was the main character. All right, now let me do this again. Now is nothing new. I can love her better. All right, let's start back on this again. I miscalculated.
You can tell that he's not efficient at putting a tent up because he didn't remove any of the pine cones from underneath his tent. So he's going to have lumps in it all night.
I'm not going to leave my tent there. I'm just setting it up, and then I'm going to actually move it to where I'm going to set up shop at. I'm just getting together. Hope nobody's seen that little slob come out my mouth when I was talking. Oh, I thought you was peeing. What the hell? I'm peeing over here by my tent.
But you said you were going to move it.
Yeah, I still don't want to smell freaking pee throughout the night. Your own campsite. Oh man, that sucks. I forgot to run this little middle piece.
We didn't bring a big fat attraction.
We got those the bag the ice came in, didn't we? And those Walmart bags.
Like I said, we didn't bring a big set.
Yeah.
Unless maybe
Oh, you know what? That trash bag that I got that tackle box wrapped in.
Yeah, it's kind of got holes in it. It's better than what we got.
Yeah. After I rinse it off, the tackle box won't stink anymore. I think I left bait in the tackle box the last time I went fishing, and it's been in there since the last time I went fishing. So that's what my tackle box smells like old bait. That's been sitting in there decaying. All right, here we go. Man.
Here, come over here. Let's take a look at mine real quick.
Oh, I want to look at yours. I want to get my tent up first. Fly over there. Let me see. You got it up? Let's see. All right, we're going to show y'all guys the setup. Let's see what you got going. Yeah. What?
You just snap them in.
Oh.
Right in.
See mine?
Yeah. It snaps right in.
Yeah, I'll show you how mine snaps at the bottom too.
And this is made so that I can sleep in it and look at the stars tonight.
I'm gonna look at the stars.
No, we can't.
The stars gonna look down on me and ask me how can they be down.
You're gonna have to hang your head out the door. You can't see the stars.
No, I have a sunroof on my tent.
No.
I'm gonna show you. I have a moon roof. Oh man, I can't help but miss Molly and Trixie though. Oh my God. Especially Trixie. She's so bad, she enjoyed this. She's moved up on the list since yesterday. Since she chased those dogs off. She's moved up on my list. I got a Chihuahua, and yesterday I had some dogs in the yard, and I sicked the Chihuahua on them. And these are big, huge dogs, and she ran both dogs off. My little Chihuahua. Those dogs don't know that they're little dogs, but they have no idea. She fit that mold. All right. Yeah. Look at that. There you go.
There you go.
Look at that. Oh.
So what do you think of those rocket kits?
No, I like it. I ain't got no
I
complaints.
always have a problem with the zipper on it.
I ain't got no complaints. I don't have no complaints with it yet. So let me show y'all now. I got this tent up. You know, y'all want to see.
I gave you a kit before you didn't use it.
Oh, that's what I was using it for. Let me use that. Oh, man. Man, I'm burping up. Gatorade has a new flavor.
Oh, do you taste that cucumber when you burp?
I can burp. Yeah, it's first coming up in my burp.
That's fine.
Tastes like cucumber. There we go. This is better. Much better. Oh, that'll work. That's perfect.
Oh, yeah. This is
All right. So we're out here. I just set my tent up. Y'all see my tent? Let's make sure y'all can see. I would have had it up in like 5 minutes, but I made a mistake, so it took me 10 because I had to start over. But there we
sweaty. Dude, did that work you out really bad?
No, I'm sweaty.
Because, see, I'm like over 60 and I'm not sweaty.
Because it's humid out here. Okay.
Well, but I got like a long coat on almost. I mean, I'm like layers of. Don't come me.
Dude, yeah, so I'm out here enjoying the woods. Y'all also go ahead and register some of y'all domains at my website. Look at all these good camp domains y'all can register. Good camp domains. That's a good .com. You can register right there. One with nature.
MyFavoriteSite.com.
Oh yeah, myfavoritesite.com. Look at this, my Rambo survival knife. I wanted these as a kid, and I have one as an adult, and I always keep one. Even if I lose one, I just go buy another one. If I break it, I go buy another one. I love these knives. You know, I feel so cool all the way back from the kids. So y'all know about the survival knives, right? Top, and then you got your little thing where you keep your dry, wet, dry matches and your fishing hook and your fishing line. You know, in case I ever got trapped out in the wild and I needed to survive. I got everything I need in this knife handle. You know, I can even make a spear out of it like Rambo and kill a hog.
So are we having filet mignon tonight?
Yeah, we having filet of killed. Well, I'm gonna show y'all a video later on. Me taking down one of these wild beasts. If y'all tune in for that, then I got some swamp land in Florida to show you. But just kidding. The kiddos will be out here later on. I can't wait for y'all to meet my little baby, Miss Crystal Rose. She's growing up way too fast, like they all do. Here's my little spike. Spike my tent down. I haven't spiked the tent down yet because I haven't decided where I'm gonna set up my shelter yet.
We call it staking the tent.
That's what I said, staking the tent.
No, you said spiking.
I said spiking? Oh, well, maybe I said spiking. I said. For the record, I've never had to spike a woman's drink.
You know, he said he's never had to.
Women be wanting to spike my drink. Okay, now y'all look at the campsite, and I'm trying to find the ideal spot for me to set up at. So this is what the lay of the land looks like. I'm right here now.
So what you want to look for is it's going to rain.
Yeah.
So when the water runs down a hill, you don't want it to run into the front of your tent. Okay? So if you put it over there, don't point the opening of your tent.
I'm thinking about putting it on that hill right there.
That's fine. Just don't have your door looking at the hill. Or you don't pull your tent up as well.
All right, yeah, I think I'm gonna put it on that hill under that tree over there. Over there, it's nice and shade over there.
Good idea. Sleep on that hill.
Yeah, I'm gonna sleep there. I found my thrill. Yeah, I have too much woods over there. I don't want to put my tent across there. It's wet and it's woods. There's probably snakes over there. I need a little open ground so I can get the snakes moving around. I'm a country boy, but I still don't like snakes. And I still forgot to loop this top piece. You see that? I still forgot to loop it. But it's gonna hold. I'm not gonna take this tent back down.
Use that strap right there.
Yeah.
That's correct. I'm on the ground.
Yeah, I see it. It's tied up.
Yeah.
This way, because I don't feel like taking my tent down and starting over. That's too much work. Y'all go out there. That's the good thing. That's one of the good things about work is that I can work from almost anywhere. I was thinking about thinking about maybe renting a camper and or maybe even buying a camper and just driving all across the country and just just stay and work wherever I drive somewhere, hit each state, and just if I like somewhere, I'll stay there a little bit longer. If I don't, then I'll keep going somewhere else. But this way, just travel all 50 states. Spend a couple of days, spend some weeks, spend some time in each one, see the world.
Pick your papers up and put them in the sneakers.
All right. Make sure I leave no crap around me. One of the things about going camping is you have to respect nature. That means you try.
Leave no footprint.
Exactly. Whatever trash you brought, take it with you. Don't leave no paper lying around, no old food, no trash, anything like that.
Raccoons are real bad. You can't leave food out, or raccoons will get into it.
And these raccoons, but these Texas raccoons, they different. They gangster raccoons. They're not scared of people. I ran up on a raccoon, and he was waiting for me to get out of his way. I thought he was going to take off running.
Last time I brought my bike out here, they were like up on my bike doing selfies it was sad. They ate crackers, sitting on my bike.
No respect.
No respect.
None. That's the beautiful part.
Raccoons from the hood.
Oh, man. Oh, look at us. I want to show y'all what we're going to put on the grill. Check this out. Look at that. Corn on the cob. Yeah, we're going to have corn on the cob. We'll put some butter in there, side the husk and everything. Throw that right on the fire. Cook that. The kiddos always make camping fun because it's all new experience for them. And they all...
Nobody gets hurt.
Yeah, as long as nobody gets hurt. Last time we went camping, like I say, we ended up having to go to the emergency room because my baby girl cut her hand on that sharp behind knife. Can I get a knife back to you?
Yeah.
No. And
I need the filet mignons out of the ice chest.
let's see where I'm gonna put this tin at. Oh yeah, let's show what else we got in there. That's the food. Y'all notice no alcohol, anything like that? Y'all see that? No alcohol. Oh yeah, shut up. Look at that. Yeah, nice. Just out here, some good old clean fun. You don't always got to be drunk to have fun.
Where's that whiskey?
Back when I was young, man, fun didn't start till I got my drink on. But I really believe that one of the reasons I used to drink earlier when I was younger is because I was so shy, and that would actually help me. Loosen my inhibitions, and I'd actually be more sociable. But I think I want to be honest and say that social anxiety, because I don't drink now, but now the social anxiety is gone, and I'm not, as y'all can see, I don't have a problem speaking in front of people, interacting with people. But prior to that, I used to be super shy around people I didn't know. I don't care.
Now we can't get him to shut up.
Yeah, exactly. They can't get me to shut up now. And he wouldn't be my only friend to tell you that. Anybody that know me tell you that. Which is why it's perfect for me to market these .coms, because I'd be happy to explain to you how to put those to use, how to get your advertisement out there, how to patent that idea, and make sure nobody don't steal your brand. So that's why you need to register those .coms. You know, protect your brand, protect your name, protect everything that you want to stay yours. So yeah, www.regionalitservices.com is the website. Register those domains along with a slew of other services we provide. A bunch of other additional technical services, computer repair needs, anything that you need to get you technologically up and running, we can take care of for you. One thing I like about this tent is how they got the angles right there on the end, and the pole bearing just right there, the angle to make it sturdy right there on the top. And see, long as you look it down in that, then you really don't have to do nothing. Let me move my tent where I'm gonna put it at. I'm gonna put it. That's still kind of close to the fire. It's gonna be hot over there. Let's see. I like this little spot too. Is that their campsite?
Oh, that's their campsite. Yeah.
I might just be right here in this spot. This farm with me. This is my little doorway. This is my little doorway rod. Go across the doorway. Okay. Make the doorway nice and stiff.
Kind of make it so you can have an awning.
Yeah. Have this little. It's funny you mentioned the zipper. Look, my zipper screwed up over there. You jinxed me. You jinxed me on my zipper. Let me fix it. Yeah. Yeah. Funny you said I didn't have a problem out of the zipper. So you mentioned zipper fix. Make sure my tent is zipped. And shit, I don't want to be sharing my tent with mosquitoes tonight. Fellas, I know to the ladies who think they won't like camping, I guarantee you it's actually a good spot, especially if you bought one of these cabins. It'll be a little more comfortable for you because you can bring your box fans and everything like that. But fellas, this is actually a little romantic place to get away if you want to bring your girl, or if you want to bring the kids, or you just want to come hang out.
That's just sick, mentioning romantic and bringing the kids.
No, I'm saying you can do one or the other. You know, you can make it a family day, or you can make it, bring your girl out here. You know, you have a little picnic basket, bring some roses, champagne on ice.
Would have been a great place for Mother's Day, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Throw y'all some steaks on the grill. You know, a little baked potato, broccoli, asparagus, whatever vegetable you like with it. Make her a nice little garden salad. You know, sit out here, get your tablecloth and a candlelight. Man, I'm telling you, that's a good time. A girl tell you she don't like camping, you camp with her like that, I guarantee you, she'll sing a different tune. She'll be telling everybody how she loves to go camping. But one thing about me, I got all daughters. So having all daughters, they grew up with me. So they've always did outdoor stuff. There's never been a time that they haven't done outdoorsy. And this right here is like a little sunroof. You can put this over there to cover up. Even if you want your tent on there, if you want to cover it up if it's raining, you kind of throw this tarp over it, and that velcros down, and that serves as kind of like a makeshift sunroof. Keep the rain out of your tent. That's what this for. See, and I keep that tent in the back of the truck. So it doesn't. You never know when I might decide that I want to pull over and go fishing, and stay put for the night. That's cool. That's not out of the ordinary for me. I seen an episode of Bonanza when I was a kid, and can't remember the religion. I want to say the guy was Jewish, but he was like a peddler. Had a van or wagon that he sold wares out of, and they didn't believe in. I want to say, or maybe he was Amish. I can't remember the particular character's faith on the episode, but they didn't believe in working after sundown or traveling or moving after sundown, and so he pulled his wagon over and make your home then up under the roof of God, you know, and that's how it feels with nature. It's not like I'm sleeping outside. It's, you know, I'm under the roof of God. So I've always enjoyed the nature aspect. But you can't really call this camping. This is camping, but this is like camping on steroids right here. You know, we got electricity, we got internet. You know, can't beat that, right? Anyways, I'm gonna get on out here. I'm gonna do some more camping. Y'all enjoy. I'll tune back in when I get my home girl out here, a little baby girl Crystal, and I'll let y'all tune in and see her and all her cuteness. All right, y'all enjoy. Y'all make sure y'all visit the website, www.regionalitservices.com. You got any domains, ideas, blogs that you want to patent, you want to protect your brand, go ahead and start with registeringnet.com. Go to the website again, www.regionalitservices.com.